I was right to the end of the event. Yeah, right from the morning. And how does it feel?
No, I think it feels very, very satisfying.
Absolutely.
Some idea that we had in mind on bringing the community together and showcasing the real life production scale deployments. And I'm very glad that we could pull this off and had this event, had the community come together to demonstrate what they have built. Thanks to all the volunteers and the team at Step to kind of have this event done really well.
Absolutely. I mean, and given the fact that because some of the nuances that I know, it's not more than 10 days that, I think this program has been on kicked off.
Yes.
I think a great job from that angle. I think, to get this community. And since morning, I think, I've been hearing inputs. I think, you should take a lot of pride in getting the ecosystem together. And people are wanting this once in a fortnight, once in a month. So I think that's something what maybe a thing for you to think through.
No, I think first of all, I think people are coming together also because of Step having the trust of the community and being a neutral enabler. It makes our job easier to get the community rally behind us. And yes, our attempt is to have this continuous engagement. We are already a large part of community is engaged with us, so our plan is to keep the community motivated, engaged, and have a lot of these webinars, conferences, events where this interaction can happen.
Absolutely. And also the fact that, I think, it's an event that got just started, in the last, germinated in terms of last 2-3 weeks. We got more than 100 plus applications. I think, and especially in a niche space like voice AI, where we thought that there may not be as many companies.
Yes.
We were pleasantly surprised to see that there were 100 plus applicants. So, of course, a lot of them presented that as well. But, some of the key highlights from your lens, in terms of before the event and what you saw, some of the things, highlights that you would just like to kind of summarize in the top use cases that you think are very promising.
Yeah, I think each one of those use cases were very promising, and that's because anyway they have gone through a great rigorous selection process, and whether you have been part of it also. But what I realized today, as I was watching, I was seated throughout the presentation. I did not miss any one of them, and I was keenly listening, watching. It's not just AI that they are building; they're actually solving the real problem, and their ability to connect the other dots, whether integrating with the other systems, understanding the real core problem of how the real citizen or a customer behaves and solving that problem, or going deep into a use case and not just thinking like a AI solution, but as the complete workflow solution, whether to call him later back or to modulate the voice to respond to the customer in their tone that the use case requires, or the embedded system of how people will speak when they're sitting in the car. All of these are very unique.
Absolutely.
And that also showcases the capabilities that these companies have built in. And I think there's a lot of opportunity for these companies to learn from each other.
Absolutely. In fact, that was what I heard from companies. I think, what they're loving is, in fact, I heard one of the companies that they closed 2 deals in the.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I think the companies which was in the booth, they said, hey, I think, it was 2 booths, two customers, and this was in the afternoon. I don't know whether he has added up to the tally.
Yeah.
But it was also great to know the fact that, the companies we have been able to get is from the whole stack, right?
Yeah.
From infra, I would say, infra to like models to
Telephony layer.
to the telephony layer. And young founders, they are able to connect everything together. It's so easy to kind of get that overall view.
Yeah. No, I think the magic happens when it's an entire ecosystem and not siloed network, right? If we just talk to voice AI solution providers, they would have one understanding or one perspective. But when you're able to bring together all elements of the ecosystem, right from the infra to telephony to the model builders to the solution providers to the services and social sector,
Absolutely.
consultant, VCs, I think that's when the magic starts to happen. It's like really helping AI diffuse deeply into different sectors, use cases, problems. And so very glad that we could have this event.
Absolutely. And you've been able to get a lot of them across the booth and the stage, which spans across use cases, spans across sectors, spans across different technologies as well. I think, glad. And I can only tell that, you and your team will be under a lot of pressure because there will be a lot of things, expectations that will come from the community now.
Oh,
And wishing you and us all the best.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Vardhan.